Fern Annalie Longo, aka the Kiwi Messi, injured her left knee in the friendly against Mexico and was told she's expected to need 9 months to recover. But the FIFA Football World Cup on home soil is now just 10 months away, so it will be a race against the clock.
It was about the 26th minute, I believe, in the first half, and unfortunately I went down to close a Mexico player, planted my left knee, and it just kind of gave way, and I rolled over, and immediately I thought the worst. It was a pain I've never felt before. I thought, one, I've done something really bad here, and immediately you think ACL. All the emotion kind of started to well up from there. Everything kind of went through my head as I'm not going to make the World Cup. It's 9 months away. I've done something bad. Would this be my last game that I ever play for the Ferns? Just all these emotions kind of come into my head, and yeah, that came out, bawled my eyes out, and yeah, it was a tough day, and one that, yeah, I certainly remember very vividly. The ACL is a journey. It's some ups and downs, so it is very tight. It's doable, but we need everything to go right for it to happen.
Cool, all good to go.
It is hard going back into the team because there's so much of it you want to be there and be out there. I think the positive is that the group have just been supportive with it, and I think just knowing that I feel welcomed when I do kind of come back into camp, or if I am able to turn up for a day and be part of the group, that yeah, I do feel welcomed and still part of the squad.
That's clearly our team goal, to have Annalie Longo back, and she's doing everything towards that goal. So yeah, I'm a really big believer that Annalie Longo is going to be back for the World Cup in New Zealand. She has changed our way, she has changed our style of play, and she inspired those younger players to play that way. So she's playing a huge role in this team, on and off the field, and yeah, I can't wait to have Annalie Longo back.
It's huge to have such a supportive coaching staff, and in particular Jitka. When I did my injury just before I flew home to go and see the surgeon, she gave me a rock that said believe on it, and for me that was huge. Just I guess that trust and belief that she wanted me back in the squad, and she'd be willing to support me in whatever that looks like. So I've still got that rock. I'll hold on to it, and hopefully I can give it back to her if I manage to put the shirt back on.
This little one, this little guy.
Yeah.
Is that the two you have?
That's it. Yeah.
I know.
Let's see yours.
Right.
Sorry, I see here. That's that one, that one, that one. And then
Is that all from this though?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, all it.
And that's my graft.
Wow.
Unfortunately, there's a few girls in the squad that have done their ACL. Rhea Percival in particular, someone that's ahead of me in the journey. But to have that person to kind of connect and talk to about it is, it is nice and comforting.
All good.
Come on,
Good to see you.
Nice to see you, mate.
You well?
Yeah, good. Mac, you alright?
I listened to your comms up there.
Did you?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Real good.
Was it alright?
I think you nailed it. Well done.
I don't know about that. Definitely didn't nail it.
You definitely sounded like you knew what you were talking about.
I'd hope so, but I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but I did my best.
Did a good job, well done.
Yeah. Yeah, I've picked up since the injury a little bit of the Sky Sport role. I certainly get more nervous doing that than playing football, and I'd certainly rather be out playing out on the pitch. But it's been there's been definitely some challenges and some learnings. I have to be careful on what I say and how I say it. But for me, the main thing is it's nice to feel like I'm still involved. Obviously, recovery is quite a lonely journey. The team continues, everything continues, and for me, kind of the world it just stopped. There was no longer team trainings. I very much just go to the gym and see my physio and the sport network around me, but it's quite individual, it's quite hard. So I think having the Sky Sport is kind of giving me that little bit of feeling like I can be involved still in the team, and the team's been fantastic in terms of Jitka and the coaching staff allowing me to come into the camps and be part of it in aspects, but it's obviously hard when you're not playing and out there and can support the team that way. So if I can do that through commentating or being there on game day and supporting wherever I can, then that's what I've tried to do. So it has been nice to feel part of the team, even though when I'm going through such a a bit of a lonely journey.
All right, please. So we're here to talk obviously about your return to sport, your return to play, and the goal obviously for us and for you is to get to that World Cup game on the 20th of July. And I think as well, obviously that's going to be a big change, getting back into running to your gym-based work and your physio-led work. So this is a big jump, and I think it's almost one of the most crucial parts of your rehab is getting into running. So obviously that's going to transition really nicely into getting on the pitch again. So I think while it's an awkward time, if we're organised, it can be managed really well.
Should we get you doing a bit of a warm up and we'll jump into it?
Are you saying walk a bit quick? Is that what you said? Damn. Running! Smashed the milestone. Whew.
Yeah, sweet. So all the same measures now. Based on what we've seen so far, it's looking good.
Yeah.
So we'll just see how it tracks over the next 24, then can play around.
See how we go. Okay. Cool. Good news.
Yeah, it felt nice to sweat again and run and have that feeling of kind of being back in there. The next step is obviously to get onto the field and be running out there and changing direction. No, Gunny's been fantastic. I mean, she's obviously experienced a couple of ACLs, unfortunately, so knows what I've gone through. She's my biggest supporter, definitely, off the pitch, and whatever the goal is, whether it be in life and certain things with my job, she is that person I continually go to.
Giselle! Massive boost in confidence now that she's running. Yeah, definitely kicked on the last couple of weeks. 10 seconds! More smiles. 3, 2, 1. Bet you missed his red face.
Yeah, I was over in Mexico and obviously had the news of the injury, and then I got a call from Gunny asking how I was, and I guess towards the end of the conversation she basically said, we're getting a dog. And it was probably the first time I smiled after the injury. I went out to go and have a look at these dogs. There was 6 or 7 of these spoodles. Tiger was snuggling into my neck, and that's when I knew that this is the one I wanted. So we got a dog, and then her journey kind of matched mine, I think, in terms of, you know, the first stages of having a puppy. She couldn't leave the house. I was the same. I couldn't walk or be that mobile or anything. So it was quite nice to just have a companion round home to play with and make me smile. Football Ferns have been given a timely boost ahead of their looming FIFA Women's World Cup campaign. Midfielder Rhea Percival back from injury. Yeah, puts a little bit of pressure, I feel, now that she's back playing. I kind of want to be there with her, but yeah, still take one day at a time.
Let's get this first training session under your belt.
Baby steps.
And also big welcome to Flea as well. If you don't know her, shame on you.
Oh wow.
Is this the first training day?
Yep, first training, like team environment training.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, yeah. Oh,
A little bit scary, a little bit rusty.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's exciting to finally be around the girls and, I don't know, just kick around again.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Build up the confidence.
The lack of confidence, maybe. Woo! Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Sorry, John. Oh, good ball. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just getting used to pressure, I suppose. Without actually having that contact.
Yeah, and you're getting that awareness back.
Yeah. And the old rustiness.
Yeah. Oh God, I can imagine. I'm not looking forward to that.
Have you got everything packed for the camp in Auckland?
Hope so. We'll find out when I get there.
Are you ready to go? Yep. Let's go.
Yes, we are taking a big risk, and I've talked to the medical team, and it obviously is doable to come back. You know, at that 9-month mark, lots of people have done it and been very successful and played and had long careers, so it's definitely doable. It's obviously higher risk coming back earlier of re-rupture, but I'm this stage in my career, I'm willing to take that risk.
Hi girl!
Hi gang.
What a journey, Annalie Longo.
Yep.
Yeah. We all believed, but you did the work. You put the work into it, and you made it happen, and you've been selected to the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely deserved. You know, we know what you can bring to this team on the field and off the field.
You gave me this. And it sat by my bed every day since the ACL. And I just, I guess I want to say thank you to all three of you, because it's a dream come true. So thank you for believing me, and let's go get it.
Yeah.
The